TV's only. Oh, we should celebrate.
Not like that, Kevin. Like the hump of the week.
I got it.
It's the hump of the week.
No one's ever thought of it like I did. In a room full of dudes shouting hump day at each other. Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. Get in the pile, boys. Whoever finds the quarter wins. I'm Kevin Ferrer. And
I'm Candace Bailey.
poor Candace Bailey is under the weather today.
It's okay. I feel like it's always one of us that isn't feeling well.
You know, we gotta stop celebrating hump day.
Shut up.
We don't have sex in the front.
Kevin, why would you tell them that?
I didn't tell them that. I said that we don't.
We're coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles. I
On the
can't
show
believe you just
today,
said that.
funny lady Natasha Leggero returns to Attack. Just gonna check in, say hi, make us laugh. Also casually remind us about our new show, Free Agents.
Yeah.
So do that too, yeah. Plus, Sneakerheads will tell you how you can win a pair of rare Madden 12 Hall of Fame edition kicks. They're extremely versatile. You can put these things on your feet, on eBay, put them anywhere. Do you want me to read it for you? All right, just mouth it, though, because it'll look weird if it's like. And then on Gadget Prawn, oh, sorry. And then today's Gadget Prawn might be the future of looking at stuff. Samsung's new LCD computer monitor is like a high-end TV, and it does 3D. Huh? Gadget Prawn will give you eye boners, like these babies. I'm gonna play with them right now. Woo! These babies in my hand. Yeah! This is awesome. I have way too much control over you right now. I like that you air juggle them. They're your own boobs. You can touch them. It's not me.
No!
Speaking of, ever wonder what Sarah Underwood looks like soaring through the clouds? Well, wonder no more. She's hang gliding through the stinky air of Brazil.
That's a lot of fun. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well done, man.
Thanks.
Time now to wonder what horrors YouTube hath wrought.
High five.
Thank you.
We're going around the net.
That's a novel concept, the high five and Purell.
Hey, I'm looking out for you.
I feel like that's how Howie Mandel has sex. Just after each thrust.
He would have to.
Sorry. Imagined it as well. In at number 5 today, we have a toy that teaches small children to read. That's a good thing, right? Kids should read.
It can be a wonderful learning tool.
Yeah, or it could be misused by an adult.
What? Gosh! Oh my God! Oh gosh! Wonderful!
I like that.
Wonderful.
It's usually hard to have adult fun with kids' toys, so I like that. We should probably leave that at that, by the way. But I do think that's the case.
We have to leave it at
well,
that.
we don't have to, because this thing is a lot of fun at a masquerade party.
What?
Yeah.
Kevin.
You just got to try to get it to the green.
Ew.
And then pray that it's machine washable. What? What?
It's gross and it's dirty, and I just got the germs all over you.
They're my own.
Ew, okay, moving on. Moving on.
And at number 4, ring toss.
Ugh.
That's all. Ring toss joke. And at number 4, a reminder that Japan is a lot better at stuff.
For example, I cannot do this.
3, 2, 1.
The Japanese are amazing.
I always wondered what they were doing when they're not sexing robots, so that's incredible. Now I know. I'm practicing that crap. I can't criticize. Americans just get winded looking at stairs. So congratulations.
That was amazing.
It's true. Yeah. Thanks to the Blu-rays, it sounds like a sports team, but it's a media format, a whole new generation of kids are discovering Star Wars.
One dad recorded his son's reaction to the big twist in The Empire Strikes Back.
No. I am your father.
Well, now, all right. Unsurprisingly, the remixes have begun. Internet madness has struck.
Here's that kid sing the end of the serial killer classic 7.
So, I took a souvenir. Her pretty head.
Give me your gun. What's going on over there?
Put the gun
I
down.
saw you with the box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
Much better.
Oh, oddly, most people these days aren't as horrified when Gwyneth Paltrow gets beheaded.
Nope. My favorite part of Glee.
Wait, you watch Glee?
For the beheadings, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at number 2 today, a Coors Light ad with an unexpected pitchman.
Looks like someone kicked his way out of the 80s and into contemporary pop culture relevance.
Yes, I'm Van Damme. My pants froze. And froze hard. So tight. Even thinking about it takes me back. Have you ever seen a man penguin walk after an intense mating season? Have you? When a man's pants freeze as rock solid as mine. Let me tell you, my friends, even that was nothing compared to the ice cold refreshment of a Coors Light. Man, my pants were tight.
Now, Jean-Claude, you can take it from me, buddy. Tight pants, they might be uncomfortable, but the ladies love them. They do. The ladies do. If they were any here, they would be celebrating.
Really?
Yes, Candace, you do.
You
All
sure?
of you ladies do. For one thing, it shows off the goods. I could stop there, but I won't. It also reduces a gentleman's sperm count, thus reducing the frequency of the Portuguese whoopsie-daisies. So, hey, win-win. Thank you.
Please, Kevin, tell me that tight pants aren't the only form of birth control you
No,
use.
of course not. I'm on the pill, so, you know. By the way, Marco, Josefina, Shakina Jr., Kevin
Who's Shakina Jr.?
I don't know. Shakina Jr.?
Redo.
Shakina Jr., get to bed.
Redo.
What?
Start
Marco,
over.
Josefina, Shaniqua Jr., and Kevin Jr. the joke is I have kids, and they're watching this right now.
I love that you messed it up twice.
And stop playing with daddy's toys, okay?
That was uncalled
Those are for the adults.
Still ahead, be warned. We found a terrible piece of footage.
See a musical massacre at the happiest place on earth in our #1 ATM. Woo indeed, Candace Bailey. Yeah.
Yeah. Today's #1 item, I thought it was your line.
I figured.
It's an embarrassing piece of promotional history from the Disney Empire.
Now, when Splash Mountain opened at Disney World, times were a little different. All right, back in 1992, our country was awash in horrible hair accessories and hypercolor T-shirts.
I loved hypercolor T-shirts.
Of course you did.
Oh,
and
love those.
rap music was mostly slow, uninteresting songs about how much fun everyone was having when the cops weren't around.
Which explains the existence of this monstrosity.
Well, you know it is a thrill when you go downhill, 'cause you're riding on the mountain of your own free will. And you're zipping in a flash on a daring dash, down a waterfall so rapid that you go split splash. Splash Mountain. Zippity doo dah. Splash Mountain. Zippity hey. My oh my. Zip, 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 zip. Wonderful day. Zip, zip, zippity doo dah. Zip, zip, zippity hey. My oh my. My oh my. What a wonderful day. Oh, what a wonderful day. Zip, Smash!
Don't cheer that!
Oh my God, of course you're gonna cheer that. That is amazing.
You were watching that video on a read-through like a stage mom. You were so proud
Like
of
a
that.
stage mom.
Yeah, you're just, oh, the colors and the choreography. That was you when everybody else was mortified.
Apparently it doesn't take much to impress me. But they don't sing on Splash Mountain anymore, do they?
No, not after the mountain malfunction.
What?
Disneyland is sometimes the most tragical place on Earth. I'm just saying that. No one's ever pronounced dead there, but right outside of it.
Aww.
It's true. Google it. Switching gears, though, autumn. It's a good time when nature is dying all around us. And networks debut and then cancel all their horrible new shows. It happens.
And with Halloween right around the corner, I wanted to help everyone get crafty.
Oh.
Candace carves pumpkins.
Oh, hello everyone! I'm Candace Bailey, and I'm going to teach you how to carve pumpkins. Autumn may be here, but Kevin Pereira can't be because of a court order prohibiting him from being within 50 feet of knives and gourds. But enough of that, let's make some jack-o'-lanterns. All right, first you're gonna take a knife. Now make sure it's serrated, and then you're going to
Candace carves herself.
Hey, how did you know I would cut myself?
It was 50-50.
Okay, all right. Let's see how bad it is. Oh my God, my finger is severed. Okay, always remain calm. I'm gonna remain calm. Okay, apply direct pressure to the wound. Hey, look, at least the crimson arterial spray fits the season.
Candace preserves her severed finger.
Okay, first we're gonna place the severed finger in a plastic baggie. Now I was gonna use this one for the pumpkin seeds, but my finger needs it a little bit more, I think. Now place the finger into icy water, not onto ice directly. That could make reattachment difficult if the severed digit suffers tissue damage. Now this would work for just about any kind of amputation, foot, hand, even penis. Well, I'm off to the hospital. Wish me luck.
Candace Bailey's finger was reattached, but she was charged an outrageous amount of out-of-pocket expenses because of her PPO insurance. Please don't try any of the activities you saw demonstrated today, especially gourd carving. Happy Halloween from G4 and Attack of the Show.
Call now.
Shoes! The first Homo erectus that tied fur to his foot was a genius. But rabbit skin just doesn't cut it anymore. Good thing we have some other options for you. And options aplenty ye shall receive from these US-made New Balance 574s. Custom design this classic running shoe by going to their New Balance website. There you can choose the colorway for virtually the entire shoe. In most cases, you can pick from 20 or more colors. Everything from the sole to the upper is customizable, which makes these great for sports teams or just owning a unique pair of sneakers. And like vanity plates for your feet, you can even personalize your heels with different colored embroidery. Perfect for subtly breaking up with your girlfriend when you just happen to forget your shoes at her place. Best of all, each pair of 574s are made right here in the good old US of A. Go to shopnewbalance.com and craft your own piece of footwear for $115. While your custom design might be flashy, this next one is downright ingenious. Behold the Rattler Trail Camp Shoe. Timberland has developed a clever, foldable moccasin for wearing around your campsite. The Rattler folds at the sole, zips together, and clips onto your backpack. This shoe is water resistant and has a fleece liner, which makes it ideal for slipping on after a long trek in hiking boots. Or for pulling out of your purse after you've been wearing heels all night. I'm just saying. The Rattler is available in 3 different colors and features an outsole made of 42% recycled rubber. Roast wieners in comfort by heading over to Timberland.com, where you can grab a pair for only $65. Hot wieners. And finally, the new Madden is out. EA also released the Madden 12 Hall of Fame edition featuring recent inductee Marshall Faulk on the cover. In honor of the limited 125,000 copy release, Nike Football's Twitter account is giving away these Nike trainers. They feature a matching bronze colorway, EA Sports logo on the tongue, and Madden 12 on the heel. Win these and make all your buddies jealous about more than just your Madden skills. All you have to do is reply to their tweet with a picture of you and your favorite pair of Nikes. Looks like Kevin already submitted a photo and probably won't win. I bet Homo erectus would have loved to wear any of these shoes when he first walked the planet. Yes, I've said Homo erectus 3 times now. Deal with it.
I know. But what does Twitter think? That's what you want to know, right? I mean, of course that's what you want to know. We should find out.
Let's find out
what Twitter thinks.
Game Freak 9009 just changed channel to AOTS and see Candace Bailey 5 talking in K. Pereira voice. Priceless.
How'd it feel to just have my voice inside you? To have how'd it feel to have? How does it feel to?
It was fun not to actually talk and just mouth my words. That was fun.
Okay, cool. We should do it again.
Okay.
Justin Gudani says, "Hey, OTS, question for the episode. What does quote I'm on one mean?" Oh, hi, Candace, Sarah, Kevin. Hi.
Hi.
Did we say I'm on one? If I did, it was probably in reference to a camera. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're on one. See, I'm on one right now.
Or if someone held up a bottle of prescription pills.
I'm on one. I'm on one.
You're on one.
Prescription pills, Kevin.
Hey,
for that tweet, you've just won a code to create your own custom pair of New Balance 574.
And you know what? To the second guy, to Justin, let's Game Freak could get the New Balance code, right? That's cool. Let's give Justin something too, right? It is an epic month, is it not?
It is.
It's not just October. For this tweet, you want a pair of these ultra limited edition Madden 12 Hall of Fame Nikes.
Look at that. That's really cool.
It's real copper. They're the heaviest shoes ever made.
I like that part.
Yeah, they really are.
All right, it's time to attack these Oktoberfest essentials.
Okay.
While most of us chug our beer and finish it on the go, others of us like to savor every last drop. For the latter, may I present Beer Savers. Made of rubbery silicone, these simple bottle caps were designed to protect your beer from oxidation. By sealing off the top of the bottle, it slows the release of carbonation and preserves the original taste of your drink. Available in a variety of colors, they also work great for keeping track of which bottle is yours so you don't end up taking a swig from some creepy guy's bottle instead. Always hate when that happens. Order a 6-pack from beersavers.com for only $7.
We all know the best part about drunk people is that they're really fun to mess with. Well, now, thanks to the hopside down beer glass. I'm sorry, America. I just messed up. Well, I thought
it's even easier.
You go with it.
Designed to look like an upside-down beer bottle, these mind-bending beer glasses can hold up to 16 ounces of beer. Made of hand-blown glass, double-walled containers like these are great for keeping beer extra frosty, and they don't sweat, so no more of those annoying coasters. Make your buzzed buddies do a double take for only $20 a glass.
You want to swap? I'll do the words, or you do the words, I'll be the pretty face?
Sure.
Okay.
And finally, it's that time of year when the kegs are flowing and there's lederhosen in the streets. I love Candace so much. She is the greatest person on earth. So why not join in with the official... Oktoberfest 2011 Beer Size crafted by the finest Steinsmiths in Germany. This ceramic work of art is over 7 inches tall and weighs around 3 pounds. Available with or without an engraved pewter lid, it can hold up to 1 liter of the brew of your choice. Order your very own piece of Bavarian history for around $70. What is going on today? Head on over to G4TV.com. Yes, Pro and all this beer gear and more. Still ahead, could the Simpsons days be numbered? And will eBay pay you for your old iPhone?
What?
Get details from Sarah Underwood in the feed. And Natasha Leggero breastfeeding a surprising animal. And wasn't so happy we mentioned it. Plus, Sarah Underwood flies through the air with the greatest of ease. She's hang gliding in Brazil in just a few minutes. Y'all don't go anywhere.
got a noise complaint. We're gonna have to shut this party down.
You pig!
I'm dead serious. Hey, you may have heard, maybe someone told you 1,000 times loudly in all caps, this month is epic.
Yeah, no, I think I did hear that.
Oh, we've been saying it.
And we're giving something away every day to prove it.
Yes, yesterday we... Yesterday, we gave away a Kotobukiya Marvel package featuring 3 fine art statues. Count them yourself. I'm not lying. 1, 2, thrizzle.
Oh my God.
The statues were worth over $650.
Congratulations, Matt B from College Station, Texas.
Hey, that's a made-up place.
You have won the gift of your friend's envy.
Hooray.
And if you've ever wanted a Predator to call your own, today could be your lucky day. We are giving away a Sideshow Collectibles Predator bust plus a spooktacular survival kit. A price worth $400.
Nice. To enter, visit our website, g4tv.com/epic giveaway. Get your entry in between now and Thursday, October 6th by 3 p.m. Eastern to be eligible. The winners, guess what? They'll be announced right here on tomorrow's show. Hey, epic.
He won't slap my hand.
Sickers. Let us demonstrate the social contract that defines television.
Sarah Underwood tells you the news. You listen.
Thanks, guys. Let's start the feed.
All the news you need to know.
The feed.
It's Wednesday, October 5th, and here are your top stories. Things are looking grim in Springfield. The Simpsons, I can't even say it. They might be done. Oh, I know.
They're still on?
Yeah, of course they're still on. What's wrong with you? Fox says the show needs to majorly cut costs to continue producing new episodes. So they're asking the voice talent to take a 45% pay cut, ouch, which means they might walk away. Plus, Deadline says that the show may be worth more dead than alive. A syndication deal could fetch as much as $750
million.
I'll buy it right now.
I was testing you. Good catch, Candace. Good catch.
She did it.
She was paying attention. Yes, what it was supposed to say was $750 million.
Hey.
This could mean that the show's 23rd season would be its last. It really is. It's too soon. But whatever you do, don't feel bad for the cast. They would still make $200,000 an episode if they take the deal.
It's just like us here. $200,000 an episode. It's crazy.
No.
You guys don't have the same contract deal? No?
No.
Want to upgrade to a 4S but don't want to pay full price? You might want to hop on eBay to get a nice chunk of change for your iPhone 4. While Apple's reuse and recycle program will give you up to $200 for your old iPhone, eBay's instant sale is currently offering over $300 for iPhone 4s in good condition. A 32-gig AT&T iPhone 4 can get you as much as $360. Wow. But you better hustle because the offer ends at midnight Pacific time tonight. So hurry up, but don't go yet. I'm not done talking. Are you guys hungry for flesh, but can't wait for the second season of The Walking Dead?
Yes!
I thought so. Well, lucky for you, AMC is preheating the oven with a Walking Dead web series. The mini-series consists of 6 2.5-minute episodes that tell the origins of Hannah, the iconic half-eaten walker from the comic book, and Season 1. The whole series is online now in all of its flesh-eating glory at amctv.com. You can thank me later. Or thank me now. You guys can thank me. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. Now over to you guys.
OMG, you rock, Sarah Underwood.
Thank you,
We're headed to Germany for rides, whips, and hoods.
Guten Tag.
Forget that crystal ball. If you want to peek at the future of auto design, look no further than this batch of eco-friendly concept cars from the Frankfurt Motor Show. First up is a hybrid that was named Best in Show by Auto Week magazine, the Jaguar CX-16. With its lithium-ion battery, this four-wheeled feline accelerates up to 50 miles per hour in its electric-only setting. But don't worry, with its supercharged V6 engine, this sleek two-seater has the heart of a sports car. It bounces off the line from 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, topping out at 186 miles per hour. And taking a page from Formula One race cars, the CX-16 includes a kinetic energy recovery system that stockpiles energy while the car's in motion. Then, by punching the red button on the steering wheel, the hybrid battery unleashes the stored energy, giving the car a 10-second boost of extra speed. While there's no official release date for the CX-16, those hoping to cuddle up with this kitten can expect to pay somewhere between $90,000 and $125,000. Not to be outdone on its own turf, German automaker BMW debuted a pair of hometown hoons from its energy-efficient i-Series. The BMW i3 is an electric-only car designed for clean urban driving. With a body made of carbon fiber and recycled aluminum, this four-door is powered by a 150-kilowatt electric motor that cranks out 170 horses with 184 pounds of torque. But for a Beamer with a little more get up and go, check out the i3's companion, the sporty i8. In back, this hybrid's twin motor system includes a 3-cylinder high-performance engine that propels the car from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. Up front, the car includes an electric motor that can be charged from any household power supply, allowing 20 miles of clean driving on a single charge. Although no price has been announced for either model, the i3 is due out in 2013, while the i8 should be rolling out of Germany in 2014. And finally, if your vision of the future includes a car that anticipates your every need, then the Ford Motor Company has the space-age ride for you. The Evos Hybrid turned a lot of heads at Frankfurt this year, and not just because of its 4 gull-wing doors. The car comes equipped with Ford's new cloud technology that links your car to pretty much everything else in your life. Because it's synced to your home entertainment system, that same song you were listening to in your house will be playing in your car when you head off to work. On the road, the Evos even helps you breathe a little easier by compiling air quality data, then suggesting driving routes through areas with minimal air pollution. And with access to your daily schedule, the Evos anticipates when you'll be leaving work and preemptively adjusts the car's interior temperature based on your personal preferences. While the Evos is still in its concept phase, expect to see a lot of its design elements, including cloud technology, finding their way into upcoming Ford models. While you may not have made it to Frankfurt for this year's festival, fear not! These clean driving concepts are on their way to a future highway near you.
Well, hello, everybody.
I think your computer monitor is fancy.
Mm-hmm. Our computer monitor is like way fancier. Yep. Looking for a computer monitor that shows more than just what's on your computer? Well, the Samsung TA950 series does just that. Featuring Samsung's ultra-clear panel technology, usually reserved for their highest-end TVs, the TA950 makes everything you see crystal clear with photo-accurate color. 3D movies and games also look great thanks to Samsung's 3D Hyper-Real engine. It's got plenty of ports, and you can enjoy it all with picture-in-picture. Put the Samsung TA950 on your desk today for $649.
Here it is.
Let's all take like 5 seconds just to look at this thing.
Okay.
4.
The Samsung 950
just 5
LCD.
seconds, just a good 5 seconds.
He is
4,
such a jerk.
3.
This is the 23-inch model, but it also comes in a 27-inch version. The LCD itself is just 0.4 inches thick.
It's
so thin.
Oh, look at that. You're right.
What do you think of the design?
It looks like an enlarged version of the PDAs that the people in Demolition Man had when they were arresting people and reading them their rights and stuff. That's what it reminds me of. As much as it looks like a future vision of televisions from the 70s, it's cool. It's from Samsung, so you can be sure it's shiny.
It's very sleek.
Here's the thing, yeah, brushed aluminum on the back. It's a nice touch. The form factor with the large base, it seems a little odd until you realize that's where all the gutty works are. That's where all the brains and processors and power stuff is. Mm-hmm. There are plenty of hookup options on there as well. You got 2 HDMI inputs for starters.
Look at that.
Even a coax input if you kids want to hook up an RF switcher and play Nintendo on it. But here's the main issue. This is the only degree of control you have over it. Well, it's this. So if you want to tilt it any more than that to get a better viewing angle, or if you ever want to spin it left or right to show somebody something, whatever, you can't. You got to move the whole thing. And who wants to do that in this day and age? You're going to break a hip or an elbow.
The LCD also has built-in bottom speakers
Sure
that promise
does.
3D surround sound. What'd you think of the speakers?
They were okay. You really can't crank it up without getting some distortion. But if you wanted a good small TV for the kitchen or the office, the speakers should be fine.
Okay, how's the picture?
Well, the picture's good. I mean, here's the thing. Big resolution. In terms of 2D terms, we felt like it matched up against any high-end LCD on the market. The native resolution is 1920 by 1080. The colors were actually all incredibly accurate. This thing gave us some of the clearest pictures we've seen in a while. There was no grain.
It's very clear.
Or no picture noise. Incredibly clear. Another thing that impressed us was actually the viewing angle. Almost 170 degrees. So here, nothing. Here, boom!
Totally
eye-popping
see it.
visuals. Yeah. Here, Helen Keller and Mineshaft. Here, whoa!
The 950 is also a 3D display. How is the image quality there?
Honestly, for 3D, it was good. It was really good. I'm going to say it was excellent. It requires.
Excellent.
Here's the thing. It requires active 3D glasses, which means you'll have to charge these bad boys before you look ridiculous. Exactly.
I don't think I look ridiculous.
No, you're the one person in the world that doesn't look ridiculous with glasses. A lot of 3D displays that we've tested here have issues with ghosting. This one played the Patrick Swayze movie with no problem. The viewing angle on 3D was still better than most other 3D displays. Even the 2D to 3D conversion was well executed.
Okay, so the 3D is good, but my favorite thing about this display was its ability to do picture-in-picture.
Oh, look at that! Oh, the old pip there. Just when you thought, grope. Just when you thought you couldn't possibly have any more distractions at your fingertips, yes, picture-in-picture is here. Guess what? It works just like it has for the last 10 years. You can change the size. You can go split screen if you want. Here's the main issue. It should be stated that the picture-in-picture only works with the TV tuner. Okay, so that's the coax. So if you have a computer hooked up to this through HDMI and then you have like a gaming console, can't do picture-in-picture with that.
Okay, so this is the 23-inch model, and it is available right now on Newegg.com for 649 buckaroos. At this price, what are we rating it?
4 out of 5! The 2D images were spectacular. The color was spot on. The 3D was really, really impressive. The picture-in-picture was, hey, it's a cool feature. You got it. If you're looking to make the jump to 3D gaming, this is the way to go. The only thing really holding it back from a 5 out of 5 is the price at this point. So, kudos to Samsung.
All right,
Huzzah.
that's it for Gadgetron. Stay tuned. It's almost time for some real talk with Natasha Leggero of Creative.
I'll stay tuned. Our next guest reduced our studio audience to a quivering pile of laughter. Also, she may have scandalized Candace. Enjoy.
Let me ask you something. How do you flirt?
How do I flirt?
That thing you do with Unger, that bubbly, girly, ooh thing.
It's not like I always flirt to
No,
get...
I understand. It's business.
Okay, what I do, I make a guy feel attractive. Little compliments, teasing,
Example.
Oh, I don't know. It's like an attitude. You walk up and you say, hi.
Hi.
No, like, hi.
Hi. I feel like I'm saying what I'm hearing. You know what? Never mind. Good night.
Emma, I thought you said you liked this guy.
Well, yeah. He's attractive. He's ambitious. And it's exactly the time for me to start dating seriously if I want to be married with kids by the time I'm 35.
You realize that I'm 36 and single?
Exactly. That could be me.
Please welcome Natasha Leggero.
This is a better crowd. This is a better crowd than most of my shows. Woo! Who are these
Yeah, there's a great crowd in here. Are you sexy in real life? Can you be flirty? or are you awkward?
I am not that awkward.
No? Because
No.
I am.
Oh, you are?
I try to be sexy sometimes, and it just does not come off that way.
Really?
At all. Sometimes. Sometimes if I'm lucky.
Are you one of those hot chicks who says you can't get a guy?
No.
Okay, good.
I think I can get a guy, but I'm just not very sexy.
That's
Get it from
not
my
true,
mom.
and I think everybody would disagree with that.
I don't know.
I heard you're a gymnast.
I was a gymnast for 8 years.
And
Lots
you do
of splits
backflips.
and flips and yeah.
That's pretty sexy.
That's how I use my sexy moves. Now, you're actually known as a sassy person on the show. How do you feel about being coined sassy?
I hate it.
You do?
No, it's fine. It's, you know, it's nice. Well, that's what comedy really is, kind of sassing for money in a way. So it's nice to be able to like get paid because it's basically all the things you used to get in trouble for.
And now you get paid for it.
Yes. The family was wrong. Did you ever get your mouth washed out with soap?
No,
I know it's a stupid thing, but it really would happen to me a lot.
I didn't, because I was not a sasser.
I'm from the Midwest, so my mom, like, any ideas she had in her head about how to raise, it was like kind of like a stereotype. Like, oh, let's just really get the soap out.
Did you really have to wash
Yes,
a
like
lot?
inside your mouth.
I got a little spanking every now and then with the belt.
I got a spanking with the belt.
I think I got in trouble once for sassing. I
Really?
knew better. I knew. I'm from the South.
Oh, okay.
We do not sass.
Okay.
Or at least they used to not. Now everybody sasses. So are you a big fan? TV.
I do love reality shows. I'm obsessed.
I do too.
I'm obsessed with TLC right now because every show on that network is hilarious.
Does that have hoarders?
That has hoarders. That has toddlers and
My
tiaras.
Strange Addiction?
It has Cake Boss. My Strange Addiction.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
TLC should stand for Toddlers, Lunatics, and Cake. Because it is only. It's like every show is about little people and cake.
I love the Strange Addiction one where the girl, she's like, I'm addicted to cushion.
I know.
You're like, what does that mean? I'm addicted to cushion?
And her name's Charmisa.
And she's eaten 7.5 couches.
She's eaten over the course of her addiction, she's had 2 chairs, a bunk bed, and a settee. That's what she's eaten. No, but her name is Charmisa, and you know her parents meant to call her Charisma, but they like got it mixed up, so it just stuck. So now she's a poor girl, and she can't stop eating the couch.
Oh, it is, but it does make you feel better about yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's, and TLC is just kind of making it seem like they're helping people, but really it's like they're just a carnival barker for crazy people. You know,
That's totally true.
In the old days, we did not call these people addicts. They were called the village idiots. But you can't stop eating toilet paper? I'm sorry, guys, if you're out there.
I love it. Now, speaking of crazy people, I saw a picture of you nursing your dog.
Oh, come on. Why do we have to bring... That's a joke.
That's not a joke. You actually nurse your dog.
I would never nurse anything.
You have...
That's as close as I'll come.
So you have 2 chihuahuas, right?
I just got it. Well, I don't know if I'm going to keep the second one. The second one just came to my house yesterday.
Oh.
You are so funny.
I have 2 little chihuahuas. I love little doggies.
I know. I have one Mayor Cutie, the one that I was breastfeeding.
Uh-huh. And then
do
your
we
new
have
one?
to show that? Everyone's going to think I'm crazy now.
Yes, we do, because it's fit for the show.
Not the way you set it up.
That you're crazy?
Speaking of people who can't stop eating toilet paper,
you're nursing a
Look
dog.
at this.
Natasha, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Thank you, guys.
So much fun. Natasha Leggero, Free Agents airs tonight. Watch it on NBC.
Thank you.
All right, stay right there. More Attack of the Show right after this.
They sent me to Rio, and here's what happened. Roll it. When you travel anywhere, you gotta set some time aside to see all the sights. I figure, what better way than 1,800 feet up in the air on a hang glider? Rio de Janeiro, the second largest city in Brazil, is known for its beaches, hot women, and for throwing one hell of a party, Carnival. But I wanted to check out the sights from high above. They told me it was just a ramp, and you don't take off, and you don't jump. It's just, oh my God. No, we jump off the f***ing cliff. I'm here with Geraldo, and we're getting ready to hang glide. Where exactly are we right now?
Name here is Pedra Bonita Rock.
Okay.
Take off of Pedra Bonita Rock and go land at São Conrado Beach.
How long are we actually going to be in the air?
It depends on the wind, always. If you stay good, I can stay longer.
How long are we going to be up there today, though? Like,
Today, the wind is low wind, then I think we will stay about half an hour.
how long have you been doing this? Because I need to trust you. I want to hear a very long time, yes?
Sarah, when you was born, I was flying here.
Oh.
I have 30 years flying. Now, I show you the landing. When you go in flight, you go lay down and then go. Look, you go like this, okay? Understand? Relax. Then I go my harness, and then you'll be ready to go, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I have vomit in my throat right now. I'm so scared. Bye. Oh my God. That was so much fun. I was freaking out for nothing. That was amazing. Amazing. The takeoff was very scary and very hard to do, but you know, he just started running and I was attached, so I had no choice but to run too. There is nothing better than a bird's eye view of Rio. I had so much fun. Let's get that glider back to the top. Let's do it again.
So, you know, sometimes live TV is awesome and exciting, and other times it's terribly tragic, and this is unfortunately one of them. We have some sad breaking news to announce. Apple has confirmed the passing of Steve Jobs.
He put a long and brave fight after a long and battle with pancreatic cancer.
It's okay. It's all right. It's tragic. We're deeply saddened. We're sure you are, and we'll actually be staying live for the next half hour to bring you up to speed on this sad and unfortunately not unexpected story. So we'll be right back.